Welcome back to another episode of Talon Talk. I'm Andrew Rogers alongside sophomore punter Grayson Campbell. Grayson, let's start our walk up the field here. Let's talk about how you got into punting. When did you know it would be a strong passion of yours?
Well, I really didn't know it was going to be a strong passion, but I always have had a passion for football. I was really little growing up, still not the biggest, but my parents told me that I could go out for the football team my junior year of high school, but I had to be either a kicker or a punter. And I was very bad at kicking, and punting was just, job was kind of open, so kind of ran with it and tried to learn the most I could.
How much convincing did it take to get on the field there your junior year in high school?
From my parents?
Oh, yeah.
It took quite a bit. I started getting in the weight room a lot and trying to focus on that and eating right. And then once I got a little more size on me, they were like, yeah, it's okay. You know, you can go out there.
Right.
But
I want to get into the art of punting because some people may just think, it's just a matter of catching the ball and booting it away. But what goes into each punt, I guess, strategically where you are on the field and the objective you're trying to achieve with each one?
Right. So, I mean, right here we're walking around midfield,
right,
getting closer to the 50. So that's where I would look at doing more of an Australian style, or like a flip punt, as some people call it, where you see me drop it with the nose straight down.
Yep.
And it kind of goes end over end, so that way I can get a little bit more backspin and prevent a touchback. But then if we're, way backed up, I'm gonna obviously try to get as much yardage,
right,
hitting a spiral. And then we also now, in college, you see a lot of teams do the rugby punts, where they roll out and catch the snap and
yep,
run to the side.
Yep.
And that's just another scheme that we throw in there to confuse the defense and give our gunners more time to get downfield.
On that topic, how have you been able to stay consistent with those different styles, because you need them really every time you probably step on the field?
Yeah, I honestly think it's a better thing having the multiple types of punts, because you don't think too much about one.
Right.
So say I go out and maybe don't hit the best ball on a rugby punt, next time we might go try a pro style traditional punt, and it's just a completely new look for me, so I can have a short memory about the last one. And it's a great thing having all the different types.
I'll change it up and get to know you a little bit better. What would be a country you'd like to visit? Had any amounts of money to choose from to go wherever you want? Where are you going to go? Out of the country, out of the United States.
I love the beach and I love the ocean.
Okay.
So some kind of island. I've been to the Dominican once,
okay,
but I was little. So I'd probably like to go back, maybe try to island hop. Something like that would be really cool.
What do you do to relieve stress? So maybe a couple exams coming up, maybe a stressful game on the Saturday. You've got the exams on Friday. What do you do to relieve some of that stress in the middle of the week?
Honestly, football is my stress reliever. I can come out here and I got, one job, one thing to think about. My coaching staff's great. My teammates are great guys. So I can I tell myself to flip the switch, all throughout the day. I'm school, life focused. Second I get out here, focused on one thing, and that's ball. So
you mentioned consistency, or we talked about that earlier in this walk. You're also the holder, so you have a big responsibility there, as does the long snapper, to set up Bennett for his extra points and field goals. What does it take to be good at that and to set him up to be in good position each time?
Well, so me and Bennett just kind of consistently working together, so I always know what he likes with the tilt and where the ball is. But also what I didn't realize till I became the holder was how much facilitating you have to do with the guys, making sure everybody's set, everybody's in the right formation. Sometimes we'll run a gate look for extra points. So I love it. I kind of get to feel like a quarterback a little bit for a few moments, but then I'm just trying to give Bennett the best shot, and Brendan does a great job giving me a sweet snap every time. So
Grayson, enjoy the walk. Best of luck.
Yes, sir. It's been awesome. Thank you.
That's Grayson Campbell. I'm Andrew Rogers on this episode of Talon Talk.